I think hopefully you guys feel pretty good about how we finished up the season. We had a lot of memorable moments. Hopefully not making the team finals isn't something that you guys hang your hat on. I was like, oh, that was a bad memory. But how many great memories? Like, who can forget this one? Harris Coleman's celebration after his hit pommel horse routine at Penn State. Who can forget a memory like that?
Can we get a demonstration? Sorry.
No, I think not.
One time.
Who can forget the times? And each one of you guys probably had a moment where you came through for the team, and it sparked a certain change in direction in how the team was going. And one that comes to mind is on vault at the NCAAs on day one when DJ goes up and hits his vault for the first time all year. Then Andre goes up right after him and knocks out an awesome double front. And that was a turning point because we came from rings. We had a little struggle there. We go to vault and got back on track. And that was really like meat-changing moments. And I just watched the routines again today on the video, and it was just like, gave me those chills, And those are great memories that, 20 years from now, you guys are not really going to remember who won nationals this year or where we were here, but you got to remember things that you guys did as a team, as teammates, stuff inside the gym, on the competition floor, stuff outside the gym. And that's kind of the strength of a team is how you guys, create memories, create history. And but you guys' shoes are going to be super hard to fill. And realize that you put Minnesota Gymnastics back on the map. And I want to give you guys a round of applause for what you've done.
It's a mark. It's a label. A very positive label. People like us, civilians now, see someone in this jacket, it conjures up a perception. You can well imagine how positive that perception is. It's indeed a rite of passage, and you can be very proud of it. Be very proud of what you've accomplished by earning this letter, your first-year letter, and wearing this letter jacket. Harris Coleman, come on up and get your letter jacket.
Cool. Just draped. Just draped.
All right.
Like a
Nice. Nice.
Nicely done. Do you have a few words to say? No, you better sit down.
No longer ready.
He signifies that you only have 3 more months of being a freshman.
Yes.
Right.
Adam LaFleur, come on up and get your letter jacket.
Service to the team for this entire season and her entire career, Laura Card. Come on up. We have some work to do, but I'm really excited and thrilled about what we have to work with. Like I said, we graduated a lot of routines from the NCAAs, from the Big Tens, but and we had a few guys that weren't able to compete this year because of injuries that are doing a great job right now. So there's so many opportunities for you guys, and so critical what happens this summer and next fall, and you guys are the next group of leaders. Okay, so take that seriously and realize that this is your team now. But this year we decided the most improved gymnast was one we wanted to award. And this goes to a guy who, his first year last year, didn't even make the competition team, and this year he was a mainstay on floor and vault every beat. Almost made the P-bar lineup a few times, but and led off for us in both events, like at most of our meets, and was an awesome leadoff guy in those 2 events. And just went out and, except for that routine in Illinois when we decided to change his routine on floor because he almost brained himself. We got smart and we changed things around, and from that point on, he was just knocking out routines left and right. Adam LaFleur. One of the things that I'm really impressed with this young guy is the talent he has. And I think you are going to be doing some crazy, great things in the future. And as a freshman, you are a star, so keep it up. Kind of something that I feel really good about how this guy worked this semester, or this season, and what he did in terms of his dedication and hard work, and just every time he was in the gym, he knew what he had to do, and he got it done, and he got it done efficiently, and worked his butt off to keep his weight down. Just wasn't. Did I give it up? I mean, let me tell you. Adam, come on up. Adam, my God. And then is the Spirit of Go for Gymnastics Award. And I think we've only given this one out once before, maybe. And this is, well, this isn't the last award, but this is one that I like to give out to somebody who just sort of is the consummate gopher. You know, not only is he a Golden Gopher athlete, but he's a Golden Gopher fan. Not that all of you aren't, but this guy, you know, every time Goldie would be around, he'd be like a little kid in a candy shop. I just love that about him because, you know, Goldie the Gopher symbolizes who we are as student athletes. And Andre Berry was just the guy who I feel should stay around another year and be one of the Goldies because I think he'd be a great Goldie. The Outstanding Accomplishment Awards. We had a few really cool things this year, and I'm going to bring Colin and Thomas both up at the same time for their medal-winning performances at the Big Ten Championships. Colin on the floor exercise, third place, Thomas on the power, third place. Not an easy thing to do, guys. Big Ten Conference is a tough conference, and you guys went out and just did outstanding performances. Cole Storer finishes up his career as an All-American on the floor. Much appreciated your efforts, and this was a tough year, as you know. Had your surgery back in August, and we had a plan. Battery.
I trained the battery.
Got it.
It was, you know, we kind of had a plan, and Cole wasn't going to compete early in the season, and the plan was to get him ready for the end of the season, which, as we all know, is a critical time of the year, and that's really where we make our break a season. And our Most Valuable Gymnast Award, voted on by the team and the coaches. Second year in a row, he's won it, and to be honest, I have last year's award that I just picked up from the award place because they spelled it wrong last year, and we got it back from them. So when I picked up these, so Aaron Fortunato, you're getting both valuable gymnasts.
I just figured I'd say one more thing to you guys because
That's what I do.
that's what I do. Honestly. I talk. But I just think, you know, George already said it. I was going to talk about how fast this is going to go by, and you hear it all the time. And I mean, this has been 5 years, and I already see myself like this coming back and beating you guys in the alumni meet next year. That's going to come by really quick. And I think one thing I would say is just to remember how it felt that last meet, those of you that were at NCAA's, how great it felt for us to do as well as we did as a team, and just remember that as a team part, because that's the part that allowed for us to do as well as we did. But also remember how it feels to not make it to that NCAA championships the final day as a team, because to tell you the truth, it is hard to compete as an individual, those of you that have done it, and how much we need more than just one All-American on this team, because to tell you the truth, we have many All-American caliber gymnasts on this team that just weren't able to do it because we didn't have that team backing us up. So I think just remember that we can do it next year. We really can. I say we because, like I said, I'm always a gopher. We all are.
Just don't hold anything back. Guys that have 1 year left, guys that have 4 years left. You know, every year, give it everything you got. Just know that in 4 years or however long you're gonna stand up here, you're gonna be like, you know, can I look back and say I gave it everything I got? Do I have any regrets about what I have? So, yeah, you know, I'm excited. I'm still gonna be around, so I'm excited to see how you guys develop your new identity. I know we came in freshman year and we kind of shaped the program. I think we kind of came in and took over, and I'm excited to see what you guys are going to be next year. You know, with the captains that get elected and just you guys in general. It's going to be cool. So good luck, guys. And
Without any further ado, then, we'll finish up the banquet with our announcement of our next year's captains. And they are Michael Paulus, Travis Heaver, and Adam LaFleur. Laura, get a picture.
Please.
Okay, big shoes to fill, you guys.
Real leadership.
right.